Let's be honest, guys. When it comes to men's health, especially our performance, confidence, and stamina, most of us don't talk about it openly. But here's the truth. What's going on inside your body affects everything. Your energy, your drive, your mood, and yes, even your performance in bed. So today, let's have a real conversation about it. I'm going to break down the top 5 urologist-approved supplements that can actually help improve your sexual health, boost testosterone naturally, and support overall vitality. No gimmicks, no fake promises, just science-backed nutrition that makes a real difference. Most men avoid talking about sexual health not because it doesn't matter to them, but because society has quietly built a wall of silence around it. From a young age, many men are taught to appear strong, unshaken, and always in control. Admitting that something feels off with your energy drive or performance can feel like admitting weakness, and that's where the problem begins. The truth is, sexual health is not just about sex. It's about the entire system of your body working in balance. It affects your confidence, your relationships, your emotional state, and even your motivation to take on each day. When a man feels physically strong, energetic, and balanced, it radiates in every part of his life, from how he carries himself to how he interacts with others. But when sexual health declines even slightly, it doesn't just stay in one corner of your life. It spills into everything else, quietly lowering your mood, your confidence, and your sense of control. Most men don't realize that sexual health is deeply connected to overall health. It's not something separate that only shows up in the bedroom. It's a reflection of how your body is functioning as a whole. When your hormones, blood flow, and mental state are in sync, your performance naturally improves. But if one part of that system is off, if you're stressed, sleep deprived, eating poorly, or not moving your body, your sexual health will show it first. Think about it like this: your body is a machine, and sexual performance is one of its highest level functions. If your machine isn't getting enough fuel, if the wires are clogged, or if it's overloaded with stress, it won't function the way it should. It's not about age alone, it's about the choices and habits that build up over time. Many men notice changes but try to brush them off. They blame it on getting older, on stress, or just assume it's normal. But the truth is, those little warning signs, lower energy in the morning, reduced stamina, loss of interest, or inconsistent performance, are your body's way of asking for help. Ignoring them doesn't make them go away. It only makes them harder to fix later. Urologists often say that sexual health is like a mirror. When things start slipping, it's reflecting something deeper. Maybe your heart health, hormone imbalance, poor diet, or lack of exercise. The body is incredibly smart. It gives you signals long before something serious happens. And sexual health is often one of the earliest indicators that your internal systems need attention. What's interesting is that when men start improving their sexual health, other parts of their life begin to change too. They start sleeping better, feeling stronger, and thinking more clearly. Confidence comes back, not just because of physical improvement, but because they feel in control again. The mind and body are connected more closely than most realize. When testosterone levels drop or circulation decreases, mood and motivation also take a hit. That's why men who take their health seriously often describe it as getting their life back. It's not vanity, it's vitality. But still, most men stay quiet about it. They feel embarrassed or think no one else is going through it. In reality, millions of men around the world deal with the same challenges. Stress, poor diet, lack of sleep, alcohol, smoking, and sitting all day take a toll over time. Yet because of silence, many turn to quick fixes, temporary solutions that mask the issue instead of addressing it. They might rely on pills or energy boosters without understanding why the problem started in the first place. That's where awareness and open conversation matter. The moment a man understands that sexual health is not a separate issue, but part of his overall wellness, everything changes. He starts to take care of himself differently. Urologists often explain that sexual health is a combination of hormonal balance, vascular function, and mental clarity. Testosterone, the key male hormone, is not just about sex drive. It's about energy, muscle strength, bone density, and even cognitive sharpness. When testosterone dips, everything from focus to confidence can decline. Similarly, poor blood circulation doesn't just affect performance. It affects heart and brain health too. So when you improve circulation for better performance, you're also improving your cardiovascular system. It's all connected. And the emotional aspect is just as important. Anxiety, stress, or low self-esteem can create a loop that worsens the issue. When stress hormones like cortisol stay high, they suppress testosterone and disrupt natural function. That's why managing stress, sleeping well, and staying active aren't just general advice. They're the foundation of a healthy, confident man. Let's also talk about how lifestyle habits play into this. The modern lifestyle often works against men's natural health. Long hours sitting in front of screens, processed foods, late nights, and constant mental pressure all chip away at physical performance. Over time, circulation weakens, testosterone drops, and energy fades. The body isn't designed for stillness. It's designed to move, lift, and breathe deeply. Exercise, especially strength training and cardio, can naturally boost testosterone and increase blood flow, creating noticeable improvements in sexual and overall health. Eating foods rich in zinc, magnesium, omega-3 as an antioxidants supports the same process. Hydration too plays a big role because blood is 90% water and healthy circulation depends on it. Small, consistent choices make more difference than people realize. And then there's the mental side, something that often gets ignored. When men feel pressure to always perform or meet certain expectations, it creates psychological stress that directly impacts physical performance. Worrying about performance makes performance worse, creating a frustrating cycle. Learning to relax, build trust with your partner, and not see intimacy as a test is part of healing too. Real sexual confidence doesn't come from perfection. It comes from health, calmness, and connection. Many men regain that balance by focusing on overall wellness rather than chasing instant fixes. When they nourish their body, manage their mind, and support hormonal health, performance follows naturally. So why is it so hard to talk about? Because society still links sexual performance with identity. Many men feel like admitting struggles means admitting failure, when in fact it's the most mature and responsible thing they can do. Taking care of your sexual health isn't about ego. It's about longevity, vitality, and quality of life. The more men start treating this topic like any other health concern, just like managing blood pressure or cholesterol, the healthier and happier they'll be. The stigma only disappears when conversations start happening openly, honestly, and without shame. It's also important to understand that sexual health isn't just physical. It's emotional and relational too. When a man feels healthy, his relationship improves because he brings more confidence, affection, and energy into it. It strengthens the bond, builds trust, and reduces stress. On the other hand, when he's struggling silently, it can create distance and misunderstanding. Communication with a partner, and even with a doctor, is key. Many times, simple medical checkups or small lifestyle adjustments can reverse issues before they become major. Another thing worth remembering is that sexual health doesn't decline suddenly. It's a gradual process. Hormonal changes, poor habits, and stress build up slowly. By paying attention early and being proactive, men can prevent problems rather than fix them later. Prevention is always easier than treatment. Supplements, exercise, and balanced nutrition all help maintain natural vitality before things get out of balance. A urologist's advice isn't just for older men. It's for any man who wants to protect his long-term wellness. The biggest shift happens when men start seeing sexual health as a vital sign of their overall health. If your energy is low, if your drive has faded, if your mood feels dull, it's your body's way of saying something's off. Instead of ignoring it, listening to those signs and making changes can transform not just physical performance but mental and emotional well-being too. Feeling good about yourself again has a ripple effect, more motivation at work, more patience in relationships, more zest for life. That's the real benefit of paying attention to this part of health. It reignites every other part of who you are. In the end, taking care of sexual health isn't just about being better in bed. It's about being more alive, feeling energetic when you wake up, strong during the day, and confident in your body. It's about owning your health instead of hiding from it. When men embrace that mindset, the silence breaks, the stigma fades, and the focus shifts to something far more important: living fully, staying healthy, and being the best version of yourself. When it comes to improving men's health, especially sexual health, many people hope for an easy fix, a pill, powder, or supplement that can instantly transform their energy and performance. But the truth is, the human body doesn't work like that. Supplements are tools, not miracles. They can support, enhance, and balance what's already there, but they can't replace the fundamentals your body truly depends on. Real improvement comes from building a lifestyle that gives those supplements a chance to actually work. Think of it like this: if your lifestyle is broken, if you're sleep deprived, eating junk, barely moving, and constantly stressed, then even the best supplement in the world won't have a foundation to work on. The body is a system. Every part affects the other. A supplement might help your blood flow, boost testosterone, or reduce stress hormones, but it can only do so effectively when your body isn't constantly fighting unhealthy habits that cancel out its benefits. Sleep, for example, is one of the most underrated parts of men's health. It's during deep sleep that your body restores itself, repairs tissues, and releases growth hormones and testosterone. When you skip proper rest or live on only a few hours of sleep, your testosterone drops, your stress hormones rise, and your body struggles to recover. You might feel tired, unmotivated, and disconnected. If you take supplements while still neglecting sleep, you're only giving your body half the chance it needs. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. It doesn't matter how much water you pour in, it will never stay full. That's what happens when you rely on supplements without fixing lifestyle habits first. Good sleep turns those supplements into something useful because your body finally has the environment to absorb, repair, and perform. Then comes diet. Food is not just fuel, it's chemistry. The nutrients you eat directly affect your hormones, energy levels, and mood. A diet loaded with processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats creates inflammation, blocks circulation, and lowers testosterone production. On the other hand, eating clean, nutrient-rich foods provides your body with the building blocks it needs to thrive. Vitamins, minerals, and amino acids from real food give supplements a base to build upon. If your diet is poor, supplements become like bandages trying to cover deep wounds. They might make you feel a little better temporarily, but they won't fix what's broken. A healthy diet full of lean proteins, fresh vegetables, healthy fats, and complex carbs ensures your supplements actually do their job. For example, taking zinc or l-arginine is great, but without enough protein and hydration, your body won't use them effectively. Food and supplements must work together, not in competition. Exercise is another key pillar. Movement is life. When you move your body regularly, blood flow increases, oxygen levels rise, and your heart becomes stronger. Exercise boosts natural testosterone, improves circulation, and lowers stress, all the things that support a healthy sex life and overall vitality. Sitting all day eating poorly, and then expecting a supplement to fix your energy and performance is unrealistic. You need to move your body, lift weights, take walks, or do cardio. These natural habits make your blood vessels flexible, your metabolism faster, and your hormones balanced. When you add supplements to an active body, they amplify the benefits. They give you the extra push to perform better, recover faster, and stay energized. But without movement, supplements are like trying to light a fire without oxygen. And let's talk about stress. Chronic stress is one of the biggest silent destroyers of men's health. When you're constantly worried, overworked, or anxious, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol levels suppress testosterone, interfere with sleep, increase fat storage, and even affect your mood and libido. You can take the best supplements on the market, but if you're constantly under stress, your body will still struggle. The key isn't just to take something to lower stress. It's to manage it from the inside out. Deep breathing, meditation, spending time outdoors, staying connected with loved ones, and getting proper rest all help lower cortisol naturally. Supplements like ashwagandha or magnesium can support stress management, but they're not magic shields. They work best when you actively participate in calming your mind and body. A calm mind allows your hormones to balance and your body to perform at its peak. Hydration is another underestimated aspect of this balance. Your blood is mostly water, and your circulation, critical for sexual performance and energy, depends on proper hydration. Dehydration thickens the blood, reduces energy, and makes it harder for nutrients and supplements to travel through the body efficiently. Drinking enough water daily helps everything function more smoothly. Supplements dissolve and absorb better when the body is hydrated. Think of water as the delivery system that carries all those nutrients where they're needed most. Without it, everything slows down. Consistency is also a part of lifestyle that most people overlook. Many expect results in days, but the body doesn't change overnight. It responds to patterns, not one-time efforts. Taking a supplement for a week won't fix months or years of imbalance. You need to build habits that you stick with. Sleeping better, eating cleaner, exercising regularly, managing stress, and staying hydrated, all of this creates an internal environment where supplements can actually perform their intended role. The power of supplements isn't in what they are, but in how they're used. A disciplined lifestyle multiplies their impact. Let's consider an example. Imagine two men start taking the same set of Urologist recommended supplements: l-arginine, Zinc, maca root, ashwagandha, and omega-3. The first man sleeps only 4 hours a night, eats fast food daily, drinks alcohol on weekends, and hardly moves his body. The second man prioritizes 7 to 8 hours of sleep, eats balanced meals, works out 3 times a week, stays hydrated, and meditates or walks daily. Even though they're both taking the same supplements, their results will be completely different. The first man might not feel much change at all, while the second one will notice improved energy, better focus, stronger performance, and an overall sense of well-being. It's not the supplement that made the difference. It's the lifestyle. The supplement simply amplified what was already in motion. This is what urologists and health experts mean when they say supplements are supportive, not curative. They support the systems already functioning within your body. They fill nutritional gaps, help with recovery, and boost specific processes, but they cannot work in isolation. A supplement might improve blood flow, but if your arteries are clogged from years of poor diet, the effect will be minimal. A testosterone booster might increase production slightly, but if stress is constantly suppressing it, you'll never feel the difference. Everything has to work in harmony. It's also important to understand that the body prioritizes survival over pleasure. When you're under stress, malnourished, or exhausted, your body diverts energy away from reproductive and sexual functions to focus on staying alive. That's why stress, poor sleep, and bad nutrition directly lower libido and performance. Once your body feels safe, nourished, and strong, it allows these systems to thrive again. Supplements can help speed that process up, but only when the body is ready for it. Your daily habits tell your body whether it's in danger or at ease. The calmer, healthier, and more balanced you are, the better your results will be from any supplement or natural enhancer. Many men start their journey thinking they need to fix only one area, usually performance, but end up realizing it's about total health. When you fix your sleep, eat real food, move daily, and manage your mind, your performance naturally improves. Supplements then become fine-tuning tools. They help maximize the results you're already getting from your lifestyle. They make good habits more effective, and they turn a healthy foundation into an even stronger one. But no supplement can replace discipline, patience, and consistency. There's also the mental side to all this. When you build good habits, your confidence grows. You start to feel proud of your routine, your energy, and your body. That mindset itself improves performance because you feel in control again. Stress lowers, and your body releases fewer stress hormones. Your mood stabilizes and your motivation increases. Supplements support that process too, especially when they balance hormones and improve nutrient absorption. But the foundation always begins with how you treat your body and mind. The relationship between lifestyle and supplements is symbiotic. They need each other. Lifestyle provides the soil, and supplements are the fertilizer. Without fertile soil, nothing grows, no matter how expensive or powerful the supplement may be. If you nourish your body properly, the smallest supplement can make a big difference. But if your foundation is weak, even the most potent formula won't create lasting change. Your body is designed to heal, grow, and perform. It just needs the right environment. That environment is built daily through choices that respect your body's needs. When men realize that supplements are not shortcuts but partners to a healthy lifestyle, they start seeing real progress. They stop chasing instant fixes and instead build a rhythm of wellness. Sleep becomes sacred, food becomes fuel, exercise becomes therapy, and stress management becomes strength. Over time, their body responds. Energy levels rise, confidence returns, and natural performance improves. This is the real path to lasting vitality. Not relying on quick solutions, but creating a lifestyle where everything works together. That's why urologists and health professionals always emphasize balance. They know that supplements can enhance your results only if the basics are already in place. You don't need perfection, you just need consistency. A few mindful choices each day create a body that responds positively to supplements. When you give your body what it truly needs, rest, nourishment, movement, calm, and hydration, those small capsules or powders you take finally have the chance to show their real potential. L-arginine is one of those supplements that doesn't just sound scientific. It actually has the science to back it up. It's an amino acid, which means it's one of the basic building blocks your body uses to make proteins. But its power goes far beyond muscle repair or growth. In the context of men's health and performance, it plays a central role in something vital: blood flow. When you take L-arginine, your body converts it into a molecule called nitric oxide. This is where the magic begins. Nitric oxide is responsible for relaxing and widening blood vessels, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach every part of the body. Better blood circulation doesn't just mean better workouts or more stamina. It also means improved performance, endurance, and recovery in intimate life. It's the same biological pathway used by many prescription medications designed for performance enhancement, except L-arginine helps stimulate it naturally. To understand why this is so important, think about what happens when blood flow isn't optimal. Your muscles don't get enough oxygen, your energy levels drop faster, and your body struggles to maintain endurance. For sexual health, it's even more critical because proper blood flow is what allows everything to function as it should. When blood circulation is weak or restricted, it affects not only physical performance, but also confidence and satisfaction. L-arginine acts like a natural signal booster. It tells your body to open up those vessels, improve circulation, and deliver more life, giving oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most. That's why urologists often recommend it for men who want to enhance stamina, performance, and overall vitality without depending entirely on chemical drugs. When nitric oxide levels rise, several things start happening inside your body. Your heart pumps more efficiently, your muscles receive more oxygen, and your tissues function more effectively. The increased circulation helps with faster recovery after workouts, better nutrient absorption, and improved energy output. Men who use L-arginine often report not just better physical performance, but also sharper focus and improved mood. That's because improved blood flow doesn't just affect muscles, it improves brain function too. The brain relies on oxygen and nutrients just like any other organ, and when circulation is strong, you feel clearer, more alert, and more alive. L-arginine also works hand in hand with your body's natural hormones. Testosterone, for instance, functions best in an environment where blood circulation and nutrient transport are healthy. When you combine L-arginine with good nutrition and consistent exercise, testosterone levels tend to stay balanced and energy remains stable. This synergy is what makes it so effective. It's not just targeting one area, it's helping your whole system work more efficiently. The result is better stamina, improved recovery, and stronger overall vitality. What makes L-arginine particularly fascinating is that it bridges two worlds, medicine and natural nutrition. Doctors have long known the power of nitric oxide. It's the same mechanism targeted by certain well-known prescription drugs for erectile performance. Those medications artificially stimulate nitric oxide production to improve blood flow. L-arginine, however, provides the raw material that helps your body produce nitric oxide naturally. That means you're working with your body, not against it. You're encouraging a process that your body is already built to do, just giving it the fuel it needs to perform better. This natural approach means fewer side effects, more long-term benefits, and better overall wellness. It's also important to recognize that L-arginine isn't only about sexual function. It has widespread health benefits that affect almost every system in the body. Athletes use it to boost endurance and improve performance because it enhances circulation to muscles during intense workouts. It helps the body deliver nutrients faster and clear out waste products like lactic acid that cause fatigue. The same principle applies to heart health. Stronger, more flexible blood vessels mean lower blood pressure and reduced risk of heart strain. For men, that's incredibly important because cardiovascular health and sexual health are deeply connected. If your heart and blood vessels are healthy, your performance naturally follows. But like any supplement, the effectiveness of L-arginine depends on how you use it. It's not a magic switch that flips overnight. The body needs time to adapt, build up nitric oxide levels, and create consistent improvements. Most studies and clinical reports suggest that regular use over a few weeks leads to the best results. Taking it consistently allows the body to maintain higher nitric oxide production, which translates into long-term benefits for stamina and vitality. Dosage also matters. Too little and the effects might be weak, too much and it could cause digestive discomfort. That's why consulting with a healthcare professional or urologist before starting is always wise. They can help determine what's safe and effective for your specific needs. One of the most powerful aspects of L-arginine is its ability to work synergistically with other nutrients. When combined with ingredients like L-citrulline, which helps sustain nitric oxide levels for longer, the effects become even more noticeable. Vitamins like B6, B12, and folic acid also enhance its absorption and utilization within the body. This is why many advanced men's health supplements blend L-arginine with other supportive compounds. It's not about one ingredient doing all the work, but about creating a balance where each component enhances the other's effect. The result is smoother blood flow, improved endurance, and an overall boost in performance and confidence. From a daily life perspective, men who start taking L-arginine often describe subtle yet powerful shifts in how they feel. They notice they wake up with more energy, feel less fatigued during the day, and perform better in physical activities. Over time, they might see improved muscle tone, better focus, and greater stamina in both athletic and intimate situations. It's not an artificial burst of energy like caffeine. It's a natural and steady improvement that comes from your body working more efficiently. You don't just feel more alive, you actually are more alive at a cellular level because your blood is carrying more oxygen, your cells are getting more nutrients, and your heart is functioning more smoothly. On the scientific side, numerous studies have supported L-arginine's role in enhancing nitric oxide and improving circulation. Clinical research has shown that men with mild to moderate erectile challenges saw noticeable improvements after consistent supplementation. Other studies focused on athletes found better exercise endurance, faster recovery times, and improved cardiovascular performance. These findings confirm what many men experience firsthand, that when your circulation improves, your whole body feels the difference. The science behind it is simple but profound. Better blood flow equals better function. Of course, L-arginine works best when it's part of a healthy lifestyle. No supplement can overcome poor diet, lack of sleep, or chronic stress on its own. A body that's fueled by real nutrients, hydrated properly, and exercised regularly will always respond better to supplementation. In fact, lifestyle factors like smoking, alcohol use, and processed foods can reduce nitric oxide levels, meaning L-arginine will have to work twice as hard to produce results. When you pair it with good habits, clean eating, physical activity, and stress management, you create the perfect environment for it to shine. It's also worth mentioning that age plays a role in how your body produces nitric oxide naturally. As men get older, nitric oxide production declines, which can lead to reduced blood flow, slower recovery, and lower stamina. That's why L-arginine becomes even more beneficial with age. It helps replenish what the body is no longer making in abundance. It's not about reversing aging, but about supporting the body's natural functions so they don't decline prematurely. Think of it as helping your body maintain its rhythm and vitality as the years go by. Some men combine L-arginine with dietary sources to further enhance results. Foods rich in L-arginine include nuts, seeds, fish, poultry, and dairy. Incorporating these foods into your diet alongside supplementation can give your body a constant source of the amino acid, ensuring steady nitric oxide production throughout the day. The idea isn't to rely solely on pills, but to build a lifestyle that naturally supports what you're trying to achieve. Supplements like L-arginine simply give your body an edge, a boost that helps it perform better than it would through diet alone. The psychological benefits are also significant. When men feel stronger, more energetic, and confident in their performance, it changes how they carry themselves. The mind-body connection is powerful, and improvements in physical vitality often translate into better mood, less anxiety, and more motivation. This confidence carries into relationships, work, and everyday interactions. It's not about vanity. It's about feeling balanced, healthy, and capable. That's the real impact of improving blood flow and overall health from the inside out. Another interesting point about L-arginine is its role in recovery. Because it improves circulation, it helps remove toxins and metabolic waste from the body faster, which speeds up recovery after workouts or physical strain. It supports muscle growth, reduces soreness, and helps maintain consistent energy levels. For men who lead active lives, this can make a noticeable difference in how quickly they bounce back after exercise or even after a stressful day. The body performs better when it can recover faster, and that's exactly what enhanced nitric oxide production helps with. While L-arginine is widely available, quality matters. Not all supplements are made the same. Some cheaper versions use fillers or low-grade forms that the body doesn't absorb effectively. Choosing a high-quality, clinically tested product ensures that you get the full benefits without unnecessary additives. Many urologists recommend pharmaceutical-grade L-arginine or blends that include complementary nutrients for maximum absorption and long-term effectiveness. Ultimately, L-arginine's power lies in its simplicity. It's not an artificial stimulant or a temporary boost. It's a natural way of helping the body do what it's already designed to do: circulate blood efficiently, deliver oxygen, and sustain vitality. Its benefits go beyond physical performance. They touch every aspect of a man's health. From the gym to the bedroom, from mental clarity to heart health, improved circulation changes everything. When you give your body the support it needs through L-arginine, you're not just enhancing one area of your life. You're investing in your overall strength, endurance, and confidence for the long run. Zinc is one of the most underrated yet essential minerals in the human body, especially when it comes to men's health and vitality. Many people hear about vitamins like vitamin D or minerals like magnesium, but zinc quietly supports dozens of biological functions that affect how you feel every single day. It's deeply connected to testosterone production, sperm health, muscle strength, immunity, and energy levels, which means a lack of it can silently drain your drive, motivation, and even confidence without you realizing what's happening. When men experience low libido, fatigue, or slower recovery after workouts, they often assume it's just stress or aging, but sometimes the real culprit is simply low zinc levels. Your body doesn't store zinc in large amounts, so you need a steady daily supply from food or supplements to keep your hormones balanced and your system functioning at its best. Zinc acts like a building block for testosterone, the primary male hormone responsible for muscle growth, sexual function, and mood regulation. When zinc levels drop, the body struggles to produce and maintain healthy testosterone levels. leading to symptoms like low sex drive, loss of energy, reduced muscle mass, and even brain fog. Multiple studies have shown that men with zinc deficiency tend to have lower testosterone levels compared to those with normal zinc intake. What makes zinc even more interesting is how it supports the enzyme systems that regulate the conversion of cholesterol into testosterone. Without enough zinc, this natural process slows down, causing a hormonal imbalance that can affect everything from your mood to your bedroom performance. In addition to hormones, zinc plays a direct role in sperm production and quality. For couples trying to conceive, zinc deficiency can make a noticeable difference in fertility because it affects both sperm count and motility, the ability of sperm to move efficiently. Research has found that men who take adequate zinc tend to have better sperm volume, stronger sperm membranes, and healthier DNA integrity. That's because zinc is part of the antioxidant defense system that protects sperm cells from oxidative stress. In simple terms, it shields sperm from damage caused by toxins, inflammation, or poor diet. When the body lacks zinc, sperm becomes weaker and more vulnerable, which can lower fertility and performance over time. Even if you're not planning to have children, the same benefits still apply, since healthy sperm production is a strong indicator of overall reproductive health. But zinc doesn't just stop there. It's also vital for maintaining energy levels throughout the day. Inside the body, zinc supports enzymes that help convert nutrients from food into usable energy. If you've ever felt sluggish, mentally drained, or physically weak despite eating well, low zinc could be one of the hidden reasons. The mineral also influences insulin sensitivity, meaning it helps your body use sugar more effectively for fuel instead of letting it get stored as fat. This is why men who maintain good zinc levels often feel more energized, focused, and motivated. It's not about instant stimulation. It's about cellular level efficiency that keeps your energy stable and your body performing smoothly. Another key reason zinc impacts men's vitality is its relationship with the immune system. When your immunity is weak, your body goes into defense mode and naturally deprioritizes hormone production and sexual health because it's too busy fighting off illness or inflammation. Zinc strengthens the immune system by activating T cells, which are essential for defending against infections and regulating inflammation. A strong immune system doesn't just keep you from getting sick. It also helps your hormones stay balanced and your recovery faster after workouts or physical exertion. This is one of the reasons men who supplement zinc report fewer colds, quicker healing, and improved endurance in the gym. The link between zinc and stress is another factor worth noting. When you're under chronic stress, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that can interfere with testosterone production. High cortisol levels can rob your body of zinc, leading to a vicious cycle. More stress lowers zinc, and less zinc increases cortisol's negative effects. This hormonal imbalance can make you feel tired, anxious, or less interested in intimacy. By maintaining healthy zinc levels, you help your body manage stress more effectively and preserve testosterone production even during demanding periods of life. Zinc also plays a part in brain health and mood regulation. The brain uses zinc in areas responsible for memory, decision-making, and emotional balance. Low zinc has been linked to symptoms like irritability, anxiety, and lack of focus, all of which can indirectly affect a man's confidence and sexual well-being. When zinc levels are adequate, neurotransmitters such as dopamine and serotonin function more efficiently, helping you feel calmer, more motivated, and mentally sharp. This mental clarity adds to physical vitality, making you more engaged and confident in both daily life and intimate moments. You can get zinc naturally from foods like oysters, red meat, pumpkin seeds, beans, nuts, and eggs. Among these, oysters are known to be one of the richest sources, which is why they've been considered a natural aphrodisiac for centuries. However, due to modern diets and soil depletion, many men don't get enough zinc from food alone. Factors like excessive alcohol consumption, high sugar intake, vegetarian diets, and stress can all reduce zinc absorption. Even sweating during intense workouts leads to zinc loss, which means active men may need even more of it to stay in balance. That's why urologists often recommend zinc supplementation for men who experience low libido or chronic fatigue despite having an otherwise healthy lifestyle. When taken in supplement form, zinc works best when paired with other nutrients that support its absorption and function, such as magnesium, vitamin B6, or copper. These combinations can be found in formulations often labeled as ZMA, zinc, magnesium, and aspartate, which are popular among athletes and men looking to improve sleep, recovery, and testosterone naturally. The ideal dosage depends on the individual, but generally, men need around 11 mg of zinc daily and slightly more if they lead active lifestyles. However, it's important not to exceed the recommended limits, as too much zinc can cause nausea, interfere with copper absorption, or lead to imbalances in other minerals. The beauty of zinc supplementation is that it doesn't act like a quick fix pill. It's a foundational nutrient that slowly rebuilds balance and performance from the inside out. Over a few weeks of consistent intake, many men notice changes like improved energy, stronger erections, better recovery, clearer skin, and a more stable mood. It's not because zinc is performing magic. It's because it's allowing your body to do what it's naturally designed to do, but more efficiently. It's also worth understanding that zinc affects every stage of life differently. In younger men, it supports muscle growth, reproductive health, and energy levels during high physical activity. In middle-aged men, it becomes essential for maintaining testosterone and preventing fatigue or decline in libido. For older men, zinc helps preserve prostate health, reduce inflammation, and support immune strength, which collectively enhances longevity and vitality. The prostate gland in particular contains some of the body's highest concentrations of zinc. Low levels of zinc in this gland have been linked to issues like prostatitis and benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, conditions that can affect urinary and sexual function. Ensuring proper zinc levels throughout life can therefore act as a long-term investment in prostate and sexual health. Even outside of hormonal and reproductive roles, zinc helps maintain healthy skin, hair, and nails, which may seem secondary but have a direct psychological impact. When a man feels strong, looks healthy, and radiates energy, it reinforces his confidence and sense of masculinity. Zinc's antioxidant effects also help reduce inflammation and promote faster healing of tissues, which is why athletes and active men benefit from it during muscle repair or recovery after exercise. In today's world, where fatigue, low motivation, and declining male health are becoming increasingly common, understanding something as simple as zinc can make a massive difference. It's a reminder that health doesn't always depend on complex solutions. Sometimes it's about restoring what your body truly needs to perform optimally. The connection between zinc and testosterone is well documented, but what truly matters is how that translates into everyday life: more energy to wake up refreshed, more strength in the gym, more endurance in intimate moments, and a calmer, more focused mindset that enhances every aspect of living. Think of zinc as the invisible gear that keeps the entire engine of male health turning smoothly. When that gear slows down, everything from performance to mood to motivation begins to falter. But when it's properly fueled, your system runs efficiently, your hormones stay balanced, and your vitality naturally returns. Whether it's through food or supplements, giving your body the zinc it needs can be one of the simplest yet most powerful steps toward reclaiming control over your health, energy, and masculinity. Maca root, often called nature's Viagra, is one of the most remarkable natural supplements that has gained attention for its ability to boost stamina, enhance mood, and balance hormones in men. It comes from a plant native to the Andes Mountains of Peru, where it's been used for centuries by local populations to increase energy, fertility, and endurance. Ancient warriors were said to consume maca before going into battle because it heightened their strength and vitality. Today, science is catching up to what traditional healers already knew. Maca is not just a simple root. It's a powerhouse of nutrients that can transform the way a man feels, performs, and experiences his body on a daily basis. When we talk about stamina and sexual health, many men instantly think about testosterone levels or blood flow, but maca works a bit differently. It doesn't directly boost testosterone in the way some expect, yet it helps the body regulate hormones more effectively, bringing them into a natural balance. This hormonal harmony is what improves libido, energy, and mood. When your hormones are balanced, your entire system feels more stable. You sleep better, wake up more refreshed, and feel a noticeable lift in your mood and motivation. Maca's influence on the endocrine system allows the body to produce hormones at a healthier rate, which can make a man feel younger and more vibrant without the side effects of synthetic supplements or medications. Maca root contains a range of nutrients that make it a complete energy food. It's rich in amino acids, vitamins like B6 and C, and minerals such as iron, calcium, and potassium. These nutrients contribute to better oxygen delivery in the blood, stronger muscle function, and improved endurance. That's why men who take maca often describe a steady boost in energy, not the jittery kind that comes from caffeine, but a grounded, lasting energy that stays with them throughout the day. This makes maca particularly useful for men who feel tired or sluggish due to busy schedules, stress, or poor sleep. It essentially nourishes the body at a deeper level, helping it recover from fatigue and perform at its peak. One of the reasons maca has been called a natural performance enhancer is because of its effect on libido and sexual desire. Multiple studies have shown that men who regularly take maca report increased interest in intimacy, stronger erections, and improved satisfaction. Unlike some synthetic pills that force a quick reaction, maca works more subtly and naturally by improving blood flow and balancing hormones. It enhances desire because it helps you feel physically and mentally better, less stressed, more energetic, and more connected to your body. This natural approach to sexual health means it doesn't come with the sudden highs and crashes of artificial stimulants. It gradually rebuilds your stamina, confidence, and ability to perform. Stress is one of the biggest killers of both mood and sexual health, and this is another area where maca truly shines. It's classified as an adaptogen, a natural substance that helps your body adapt to stress, whether physical or emotional. When you're under constant stress, your body produces cortisol, a hormone that can disrupt testosterone production and reduce libido. Maca helps lower cortisol levels and supports adrenal health, giving your body a break from the constant fight or flight mode that modern life often creates. As stress hormones decrease, your natural energy and testosterone balance improve, which has a direct positive effect on sexual performance and overall mood. Men who use maca often notice that they not only have better stamina but also feel calmer, more focused, and less anxious. Another fascinating aspect of maca is its effect on mood and emotional balance. Many users describe feeling happier and more emotionally stable after taking maca consistently for a few weeks. This isn't just placebo. Maca influences neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, the brain chemicals responsible for feelings of happiness, motivation, and pleasure. When these chemicals are balanced, men feel more mentally alert and emotionally grounded. This makes a huge difference in daily life. Better focus at work, improved relationships, and more enthusiasm for physical activities. It's no surprise that some researchers now explore maca's potential benefits for mild depression or anxiety, especially when those mood dips are connected to hormonal imbalance or fatigue. Maca also has a strong connection to fertility and reproductive health. It helps improve sperm quality, count, and motility, which makes it a popular natural option for men trying to improve fertility. The root's nutrients nourish reproductive tissues and protect sperm from oxidative stress. This is particularly important because oxidative damage from toxins, smoking, or poor diet can reduce fertility and affect overall reproductive function. The antioxidants in maca, such as polyphenols and flavonoids, act as protectors, keeping cells healthy and promoting better circulation in reproductive organs. This improved blood flow not only enhances fertility but also contributes to stronger and longer-lasting erections. The interesting thing about maca is that it comes in different varieties, black, red, and yellow, each with slightly different properties. Black maca, for instance, is considered the most effective for men's energy, stamina, and fertility. Red maca is often recommended for prostate health and emotional balance, while yellow maca is the most common and well-rounded type used for general wellness. Regardless of the type, maca's benefits build up over time, which means consistency is key. Most users start feeling noticeable improvements after 2 to 4 weeks of daily use. It's not an instant fix, but rather a long-term support system that rebuilds your body from the inside. Maca's effect on endurance is not limited to the bedroom. Athletes and bodybuilders also use it to improve physical performance and recovery. Because it supports oxygen uptake and muscle regeneration, it helps you work out harder and recover faster. It also helps reduce exercise-induced stress on the body, keeping your energy more stable. Men who take maca before workouts often describe feeling stronger and more motivated, with less post-exercise fatigue. Over time, it can help improve lean muscle mass and overall athletic endurance, which ties back into greater vitality and confidence in all areas of life. What makes maca particularly unique is that it doesn't manipulate the body's natural systems, but rather supports them to function more efficiently. It's not a hormone itself, but it stimulates the glands that produce hormones, especially the pituitary and hypothalamus. This makes it safe and natural for long-term use without the risk of hormonal dependency or imbalance that can come from synthetic boosters. Because of this, urologists and natural health practitioners often recommend maca to men who want to restore their sexual health and stamina naturally without pharmaceutical interventions. In addition to its physiological effects, maca carries a psychological benefit as well. When men begin to feel more energetic and driven, their confidence naturally increases. This renewed self-assurance can change how they show up in relationships, work, and personal goals. Feeling strong and balanced internally often translates to better posture, more positive communication, and a more optimistic outlook on life. It's a cycle of improvement that starts from within but influences every external area of well-being. Another underappreciated aspect of maca is how it can improve sleep quality. Because it helps regulate hormones and reduce stress, many users report deeper, more restorative sleep. This has a powerful ripple effect since sleep is directly linked to testosterone production, recovery, and mood regulation. Better sleep means higher energy levels the next day, improved mental clarity, and more enthusiasm for physical and sexual activity. Over time, this contributes to an overall sense of vitality that feels natural and sustainable. Modern research continues to uncover new dimensions of maca's effects, from improving bone density to enhancing memory and learning capacity. Its adaptogenic nature means it doesn't just target one symptom. It works holistically to bring the body back into balance. In a world where men are constantly under pressure to perform, stay productive, and manage stress, a natural aid like maca can act as a stabilizing force. It nourishes the body at the cellular level, supports hormonal harmony, and rebuilds resilience, allowing you to feel more like yourself again, not just physically but emotionally and mentally. Many men who have incorporated maca into their daily routine describe it as a subtle but powerful transformation. They notice they wake up with more energy, feel stronger throughout the day, experience fewer mood swings, and have a renewed sense of desire and performance. These improvements often happen so gradually that they feel completely natural, not forced or artificial. It's as if the body simply remembers how to function at its best again. And that's the true magic of maca. It doesn't give you something foreign. It helps you reclaim what's already within you, amplifying your body's natural strength and vitality over time. For best results, maca should be taken consistently and in the right form. The most common way to consume it is as a powder that can be added to smoothies, milk, or oatmeal. It also comes in capsule form for convenience. The average recommended dose ranges from 1.5 to 3 grams per day, but this can vary depending on individual needs and body response. Since maca is a food-based supplement, it's gentle on the system, but it's still important to listen to your body and adjust accordingly. Taking it in the morning or before physical activity tends to produce the best results since it supports natural energy flow throughout the day. In a society where quick fixes and instant results dominate, maca stands out because it works by restoring balance rather than forcing outcomes. It encourages your body to heal and strengthen itself from within, which is why its effects are so lasting. For men looking to boost their stamina, improve mood, and feel more connected to their physical and emotional energy, maca offers a natural, time-tested solution that truly lives up to its reputation as nature's Viagra. Ashwagandha is one of the most powerful and well-researched natural herbs known to support men's health, vitality, and performance. For centuries, it has been a cornerstone of Ayurvedic medicine, often referred to as the king of herbs, because of its ability to rejuvenate the body, sharpen the mind, and restore balance to both physical and emotional systems. The name, Ashwagandha, itself comes from Sanskrit meaning smell of a horse, symbolizing the strength, stamina, and vitality that the herb is believed to impart. What makes ashwagandha unique is that it doesn't act as a stimulant like caffeine or artificial boosters. It works by helping the body adapt to stress, restoring its natural balance and vitality from within. When men struggle with stress, fatigue, low energy, or a drop in sexual performance, the root cause often lies in elevated cortisol levels. Cortisol is the body's primary stress hormone, and when it remains high for too long, it begins to interfere with testosterone production, sleep quality, mood, and even muscle recovery. Ashwagandha works directly on this stress pathway. It acts as an adaptogen, which means it helps the body adapt to stressful conditions, reducing cortisol levels naturally and restoring hormonal equilibrium. This simple yet profound effect has a chain reaction. When stress is reduced, testosterone production improves, energy returns, and mental clarity strengthens. One of the most fascinating aspects of ashwagandha is its ability to improve testosterone naturally without the use of synthetic hormones or boosters. Studies have shown that men who take ashwagandha experience noticeable increases in testosterone levels, sperm count, and muscle strength after consistent use. This happens because the herb supports the endocrine system, the network of glands responsible for hormone production. When the body's stress response is calmed, it can redirect its energy toward healthy hormonal function. The result is a natural rise in testosterone, which leads to better stamina, improved libido, and stronger performance in both physical and sexual activity. Ashwagandha also enhances energy and endurance in a way that feels sustainable and balanced. Many men today experience burnout from long working hours, lack of sleep, or mental pressure. Traditional energy supplements often cause spikes followed by crashes, but ashwagandha supports a deeper kind of vitality by improving the efficiency of the body's energy systems. It enhances mitochondrial function, the powerhouse of cells, helping your body produce energy more effectively. Men who take ashwagandha often describe a steady, grounded energy throughout the day rather than the jittery boost that comes from caffeine. It's an energy that makes you feel strong, focused, and calm at the same time. Focus and mental sharpness are also areas where ashwagandha excels. In a world full of distractions, stress, and information overload, maintaining concentration can be challenging. The herb contains compounds called withanolides, which are believed to have neuroprotective and anti-inflammatory effects. These compounds support brain function by reducing oxidative stress in the nervous system and promoting better communication between neurons. As a result, men who use ashwagandha often experience clearer thinking, sharper memory, and enhanced focus. It's like removing a mental fog that has been slowing down your thoughts and decisions. Another major benefit of ashwagandha is its ability to improve sleep quality, which plays a crucial role in hormone balance, muscle recovery, and emotional well-being. Chronic stress and anxiety often lead to insomnia or restless nights, which then create a vicious cycle of fatigue, low mood, and poor performance. Ashwagandha helps calm the nervous system by regulating the release of cortisol and promoting relaxation without sedative effects. Men who take ashwagandha consistently often find themselves falling asleep faster, sleeping more deeply, and waking up feeling genuinely refreshed. This deep restorative sleep allows testosterone levels to recover naturally, muscles to repair faster, and the mind to recharge for the next day. On a physical level, ashwagandha supports strength and endurance. Research has shown that men who take ashwagandha as part of their fitness routine often experience improved muscle mass, greater stamina and faster recovery after workouts. This is partly because of its effect on reducing cortisol, which is known to break down muscle tissue when it's too high for too long. By lowering cortisol and supporting testosterone production, ashwagandha helps the body build lean muscle more effectively. It also increases hemoglobin levels and oxygen utilization, allowing men to push harder during exercise without feeling as exhausted. Many athletes and fitness enthusiasts use ashwagandha as a natural performance enhancer because it boosts physical capacity without the risks of synthetic supplements. Another remarkable aspect of ashwagandha is how it influences mood and emotional balance. Men often carry silent stress from work, family, and personal expectations, which can build up into anxiety, irritability, or a general sense of fatigue. Ashwagandha has a natural calming effect that doesn't dull your mind, but instead brings emotional stability. It helps regulate neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA, which are responsible for mood and relaxation. Over time, men report feeling less anxious, more confident, and emotionally resilient. This balanced mindset not only improves relationships and focus, but also enhances sexual health, since anxiety and performance pressure are major causes of low libido or erectile issues. When it comes to sexual performance, ashwagandha has long been used as a natural aphrodisiac in traditional medicine. By reducing stress, improving testosterone levels, and increasing energy, it creates the ideal internal environment for sexual health. Studies have found that men taking ashwagandha experience improved semen quality, higher sperm count, and better motility. Beyond fertility, it enhances libido and performance by improving blood flow and helping the body relax during intimate moments. This makes the experience more enjoyable and less mechanical, strengthening both physical and emotional connection. It doesn't just treat symptoms. It helps the body and mind reconnect naturally, so desire and performance come from genuine well-being. The beauty of ashwagandha is that its benefits extend across all areas of a man's life. When you manage stress more effectively, your productivity at work improves, your patience in relationships grows, and your confidence rises. You start waking up feeling stronger, more in control, and more present. Many men describe this change as regaining a sense of balance, a feeling that life's pressures no longer dominate their mood or energy. This calm strength is exactly what makes ashwagandha different from artificial stimulants. It doesn't push your body harder. It teaches your body to handle life's challenges more efficiently. From a biological perspective, ashwagandha's active compounds, known as withanolides, are responsible for its wide range of effects. They act as antioxidants that protect cells from damage and support overall longevity. This is why regular use of ashwagandha not only improves daily energy and mood, but also supports long-term health, helping reduce inflammation and slowing down signs of aging. For men, this can mean better joint flexibility, improved immune response, and healthier cardiovascular function. It's not just about feeling good today. It's about maintaining vitality for years to come. What's also impressive is how well ashwagandha fits into modern lifestyles. It can be taken as a powder mixed with milk, smoothies, or water, or in capsule form for convenience. Most people take between 300 to 600 ml of standardized ashwagandha extract daily, though it can vary depending on body weight and stress levels. It's safe for long-term use and works gradually, which means the results build up over time as your body adjusts. Within a few weeks, most men begin noticing better energy, improved mood, and more restful sleep. With consistent use, the deeper benefits like improved stamina, hormonal balance, and enhanced performance become even more apparent. What makes ashwagandha stand out among other supplements is its versatility. It's not just for men dealing with fatigue or low libido. It's also beneficial for those seeking better focus, emotional control, and resilience in daily life. Whether you're an athlete pushing your limits, a professional handling constant stress, or simply someone who wants to feel more balanced and alive, ashwagandha supports every layer of your health. It gives you the mental calm to stay sharp under pressure and the physical energy to perform at your best. Even in traditional Ayurvedic practice, ashwagandha was known as a rasayana, which means a rejuvenator, something that restores the body's vitality at every level. This is still true today. In a fast-paced world filled with anxiety, sleeplessness, and exhaustion, this herb acts like a grounding force, bringing the body back to its natural rhythm. It's this restoration of balance that leads to genuine improvement in men's health, stronger muscles, higher testosterone, deeper sleep, and calmer focus. When men begin taking ashwagandha regularly, the transformation is often noticeable not just to them, but also to those around them. They start radiating more confidence, patience, and positivity. The fatigue and irritability that once held them back slowly fade, replaced by a steady flow of energy and self-assurance. It's as if the body and mind finally align again, working in harmony instead of conflict. The result is not just physical strength, but emotional strength, the ability to handle challenges without being overwhelmed and to approach life with calm determination. The modern man faces an overwhelming number of pressures, career demands, digital distractions, emotional fatigue, and declining physical health caused by stress and poor lifestyle habits. Ashwagandha offers a natural and time-tested way to fight back against these challenges. It strengthens the nervous system, balances hormones, and gives the body what it needs to function efficiently under pressure. This is why it's become one of the most trusted herbs among men seeking to improve not just their performance, but their overall sense of well-being. It's more than just a supplement. It's a daily tool for restoring strength, energy, focus, and inner peace in a world that constantly drains them. Most men don't realize how deeply connected their sexual health is to their heart, blood circulation, and hormones, and that's exactly where omega-3 fatty acids come into play. When we talk about having a better sex life, we often jump straight to testosterone boosters, pills, or temporary fixes, but the real key starts with something much simpler: the health of your heart and blood vessels. Your body's ability to perform sexually depends on proper blood flow, and omega-3 fatty acids are among the most effective natural nutrients to support that function. They are the healthy fats your body can't produce on its own, so they must come from food or supplements. These fats are like the oil that keeps your body's internal engine running smoothly. They reduce inflammation, lower bad cholesterol, and make your arteries more flexible. When blood flows better, everything, including sexual performance, works better. For men, this means improved stamina, better erections, and more energy. Think of omega-3s as the foundation of vitality. They're found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, and also in flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts. These fats are rich in two main types, EPA and DHA, that nourish your brain, balance hormones, and support the cardiovascular system. A man's sexual health doesn't operate in isolation. It's a reflection of how healthy his entire body is. When the heart is strong, the blood vessels are open, and hormones are balanced, desire and performance naturally improve. Omega-3s help widen blood vessels by promoting nitric oxide production, which is the same process many medical treatments for erectile dysfunction target. They don't just work in one direction, they work from the inside out, ensuring that every system that contributes to sexual health functions at its best. When you start getting enough omega-3s, one of the first things you notice is improved energy and mood. That's not random. Omega-3s directly affect brain chemistry. They increase serotonin and dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitters that enhance confidence, motivation, and pleasure. Many men underestimate how much mental state affects performance, but the brain is the starting point of desire. If you feel anxious, fatigued, or emotionally disconnected, it shows up physically. Omega-3s support brain cell communication, improving focus and reducing mental fog. That means less stress, better control, and more presence during intimacy. It's not about taking something artificial to boost desire for a few hours. It's about creating a healthy internal environment where confidence and stamina come naturally. Another key factor is hormone balance. Testosterone is the driving force behind male sexual energy, muscle strength, and motivation. However, modern diets full of processed foods and unhealthy fats disrupt the body's hormonal systems. Omega-3s help restore balance by supporting the endocrine glands that produce hormones. They also reduce inflammation in the body, which is often a hidden cause of low testosterone levels. When inflammation is high, the body diverts resources to fight that stress, leaving less energy for normal functions like hormone production and reproduction. But when omega-3 levels are sufficient, inflammation goes down, testosterone levels can stabilize, and overall vitality increases. Heart health plays the most vital role in this equation. The same arteries that carry blood to your heart also supply blood to other parts of your body, including the pelvic region. If those arteries become clogged or stiff due to poor diet or cholesterol buildup, blood flow weakens. Omega-3s clean and protect these vessels, preventing the buildup of plaque and keeping them flexible. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach every organ, including those responsible for sexual performance. It's not an exaggeration to say that good sexual health starts with good cardiovascular health, and omega-3s are one of the best natural protectors of your heart. There's also a connection between omega-3s and stress management. Modern life keeps men under constant pressure from work, relationships, and responsibilities, and stress directly impacts sexual performance. High cortisol levels can suppress testosterone and reduce libido. Omega-3 fatty acids help lower cortisol, allowing your body to relax and respond more effectively. A relaxed mind and body make it easier to perform, to connect, and to enjoy intimacy without anxiety or tension. Many men who start taking omega-3 supplements notice they sleep better, feel calmer, and have more stable moods, all of which indirectly contribute to better sexual health. Omega-3s also improve the quality of sperm and reproductive function. Studies show that men with higher omega-3 intake tend to have better sperm motility and morphology. These fats are essential components of cell membranes, and since sperm cells rely on flexible, healthy membranes for movement and function, omega-3s literally help them perform better. For couples trying to conceive, that can make a real difference. Even if that's not the goal, improved reproductive health means a stronger, more responsive body overall. In addition to direct physical effects, omega-3s create long-term benefits that extend into every area of health. They help reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes, conditions that are also linked to erectile dysfunction. Many men experience performance issues not because of aging itself, but because of poor circulation caused by these underlying conditions. By taking care of your vascular health through omega-3 intake, you're preventing those problems before they begin. It's a simple, natural way to support your body without relying on medications that only treat symptoms. Omega-3s also influence your metabolism, which affects body composition and energy levels. When your metabolism works efficiently, your body uses nutrients better, burns fat faster, and maintains lean muscle. That contributes to confidence and stamina both in and out of the bedroom. Men who regularly take omega-3s often notice they recover faster from workouts, feel less joint pain, and have more consistent energy throughout the day. That consistent energy is what keeps you active, motivated, and ready for intimacy even after long days. The beauty of omega-3s is that they work synergistically with your entire lifestyle. When you pair them with proper nutrition, regular exercise, and enough rest, the results amplify. Exercise increases circulation and testosterone naturally, and omega-3s support the arteries and hormones involved in that process. Sleep restores the body, and omega-3s improve sleep quality by regulating melatonin and serotonin levels. Every small benefit stacks up to create a stronger, healthier system that supports a fulfilling sex life. For men looking to start omega-3 supplementation, the best sources are fish oil capsules with high EPA and DHA concentrations, krill oil or algae-based omega-3s for those who prefer plant-based options. It's important to choose high-quality supplements because low-grade products may contain impurities or have low absorption. Always check that the supplement is purified and tested for heavy metals. The typical recommended daily dose is around 1,000 to 3,000 mg, but it can vary depending on your diet and health condition. Consistency is key. Omega-3s don't show instant results. They build up in your system gradually, strengthening your cells and blood flow over time. You can also increase your omega-3 intake naturally through food. Eating 2 servings of fatty fish a week can make a big difference. Adding flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts to your diet supports your daily intake too. It's not just about one meal or one supplement. It's about building a long-term foundation for better vitality. Every choice you make that supports your circulation and hormone balance contributes to better performance and satisfaction. Omega-3s also help with inflammation in the prostate, which can sometimes cause discomfort or affect sexual function in men as they age. A diet rich in omega-3s supports prostate health and may reduce the risk of certain issues that become more common over time. Keeping this part of the body healthy not only improves physical comfort, but also maintains confidence and desire. The emotional benefits of omega-3s are just as important. By improving mood stability and reducing anxiety, they create a more positive outlook on life. Men who feel good mentally often perform better physically. They engage more confidently with their partners, have more patience, and enjoy intimacy without the pressure that sometimes comes with performance anxiety. These small shifts in mindset have a big impact on overall satisfaction and connection. When you put all of this together, omega-3s are not just supplements for better health. They're essential building blocks for vitality, confidence, and longevity. They work quietly behind the scenes, supporting your heart, brain, hormones, and blood flow. But their effects are felt everywhere. Many men spend years searching for quick fixes to sexual health problems, not realizing that what they really need is to rebuild their body's foundation. Omega-3s help do exactly that by strengthening the systems that power both your health and your intimate life. They remind us that better performance doesn't come from one pill or product, but from taking care of the body as a whole. By including omega-3s in your daily routine, you're choosing a long-term path toward better energy, clearer thinking, and stronger connection, both physically and emotionally. The change doesn't happen overnight, but as your circulation improves, your mood lifts, and your stamina increases, you start to feel the difference in every aspect of your life. It's not about chasing a short-term boost, but nurturing your body to perform at its best naturally. Omega-3s prove that real health and real confidence start from within. And when your inner systems are strong and balanced, every part of your life, including your sex life, naturally thrives.